Hello, everyone. Divine Feminine Empress 444 here to do a collective read. Decks have already been shuffled. I hope everybody's doing really well today. Um, I had to catch up on a lot of personal readings the past couple days, so I apologize that I wasn't able to get on. But I'm definitely here to tap into the energy of the collective, see what you guys have going on. Also, tomorrow I will get on for my live, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, we will tap into the energy of the collective and then go into, if you guys have a question, one question per person. Okay, with that being said, let's tap into the energy of the collective. Please remember also to use your discernment. Flip the roles how they fit for your situation and only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Thank you. Okay, collective. So we have Divine Feminine, and we have secluded, separation, reflection, and soul searching. Amen. We have love, hate. We have workplace affair. And then we have on and off, hot and cold, detached, and ghosted. That's been coming up a lot lately in the collective reading, workplace affair. So take that how it resonates, right? And again, I don't really know who watches me, right? Sometimes karmics watch, right? And sometimes divine feminines watch. Sometimes it's a divine masculine. It all depends who you are. And only you know who you are in whatever scenario, right? But somebody here was having a workplace affair, for sure. Okay. So we have a Four of Wands. We have a Knight of Cups. We have the King of Wands. Then we have the Page of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Okay. Also, I am called to speak on this, collective. This really came to me today, right? It was like a download I received. A lot of people you come across, right? And you can hear this from all kinds of people, right? As they're going through their, spiritual journeys. And I'm sure I've even said this myself, right? But I got a revelation today. And I literally, a lot of people will say, I want to protect my peace, right? And for the longest, I used to think that that was a thing, right? You have to protect your peace. But peace is already there, it's there for you. No matter where you are, you could be in the midst of chaos and peace can still be yours. Peace is a choice, right? Even in the midst of chaos, you can still find peace if you choose. Okay? So that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay? So anyway, I'm definitely seeing whoever I'm speaking to. I'm divine masculine, divine feminine, and it doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates for you. But you could be secluding yourself. Okay? I think in the past year you were dealing with somebody that had you in like this love hate type of energy. And what the way spirit's showing that to me is like you love this person, but through the healing process is what I'm saying. It's like a back and forth, like teetering on it, right? Um the way spirit's showing it to me is like you have a love for this person, but then it's also like the pain that they've caused, right? um the back and forth, the lies, the betrayal. And again, this person could have had a workplace affair. um you had to detach from this person, right? Because they were on and off, hot and cold. They were detached, right? They could have ghosted you, you could have ghosted them. This is the dynamic that I'm seeing. It's not the actual like details of it, like specific who did what. I feel like you're coming to terms with that. Okay, it really doesn't matter anymore at this point. It's kind of like it. I don't want to say it is what it is, because that's a terrible thing to say, right? We got to get out of that mindset. It is what it is. It's not is what it is. It's like working through, why do I still have this teetering of my emotions, right? What is it about me? Because we cannot fix anybody outside of ourselves. So it's again about working on what is it that's triggering to you as a person, right? About this other person. I definitely see you celebrating here, right? I'm also seeing like finding your community. Now, this doesn't mean have to mean that you found a new person per se, like romantic. You could have found like-minded individuals, right? If you're spiritual, maybe you joined spiritual community. Um, you could have found just friends in general that have like minds and uh the same kind of goals as you, right? With this Knight of Cups, I'm getting this energy of like you've suited up, right? You've put on this body of armor. It's almost like to protect yourself, right? And this is normal through our healing process, right? The reason why I feel like you've done this is because you can still feel this energy that watches you. And I'm getting a heavy energy of this King of Wands. So this could be the past person that possibly left you, or you left them and they were having an affair, right? For someone specific, your person was having a workplace affair. Okay. Others of you, it could just mean that like this person was working with others, right? Another person, cheating, that kind of thing. But I feel like you definitely have suited up against this person. It's almost like a fear of facing this person without like a protection. That's what I'm hearing. It's almost like you could have even like, I'm getting somebody like praying to God like please just don't bring this person around me, because I don't know if I can control myself, right? Maybe you still kind of feel this like hot and cold, like love hate. Yeah. hmm I feel like this person challenges you in some kind of way. And I feel like it's something more that deeper that you have to look into. There's a reason why you're having a hard time of letting go of this person, or vice versa. It could be them, you. So just take it how it resonates for you. But with this Page of Swords energy, I feel like you're finally getting to a point where, yes, you're still being very protective over your energy against this person. And yes, this person is still watching you. Okay. They are still lingering around in your energy. So you are to be aware of that. But what I see here with this Page of Swords, it's like you have this thirst of knowledge, right? Trying to figure out why. Not anymore the why of why did they do it. It's more of a why am I so attached to needing to know details? Why do I feel it's important to understand this person? Because you don't really need to. I feel like it's more that you and this person are kind of mirroring each other, right? Reflecting onto each other different things that you need to work on inside of yourselves, right? The difference between you and this person, I'm heavily getting though, is that you are putting in the work. This person is not. Okay. This person is still racking up karma, doing a lot of passionate things, right? Definitely heavy sexual energy. I feel like this person's like spreading themselves thin, right? I do see some kind of communication here coming. Now, it's everybody's on different timelines, okay? So, one thing I will say is this person definitely would like to come in towards you and communicate with you. But I do feel like they think that you're going to be very standoffish. So, will this person come towards you? Time will tell, right? Others of you, this could have already happened. But it keeps coming up in the energy for a reason. I feel like this person is like lingering on when they want to return, when they want to come back, right? And this is usually normal in narcissistic type of people, right? They will ghost you, and then they'll wait till they think either you're desperate again, or when they think you're alone or feeling lonely. Um, that's when they'll make their way back around. They'll be watching you, right? Seeing what you're posting. They'll be paying attention to um your whereabouts, who you're hanging out with. For some of you, if they know where you live, that would look like them driving around your house trying to see when your car's home, when it's not. Is there any other car parked in front of your house or in back of your house that they've never seen there before? This is the type of energy I'm feeling, okay? Again, take it how it resonates for you. The details aren't important. The message is important. That's what I want you guys to pay attention to. So with this Nine of Pentacles energy, I do see you as somebody who is very independent. Okay. I feel like you're working on um, gaining some kind of stability here, hmm wanting to reap the fruits of your labor. hmm With this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you've been working really hard, being very productive. Again, I do see you like masking yourself though a little bit here. And especially with this Knight energy twice, it's reminding me like hmm, not that you mask yourself like a narcissist. I'm not saying that. We all wear different masks, right? In different settings that we're in. If you are at work, you're going to be more professional, right? If you're at home, you can be more laid back. If you're at church, you're going to put on a face, right? Like everyone does this. This is normal, to be honest. And I hate when people try to deny that. Everyone has different ways that they react and act in different scenarios and situations, okay? But you collective, meaning whoever's watching me, um, if you're high vibrational, you don't do it to hide and be sneaky towards anybody or mean ill will. This is just life, okay? Because I need to make that clear, because usually then somebody will get upset and say, I don't wear a mask. Yeah, everyone does. Anyway, back to the read. When I say I feel like you're wearing a mask, it's almost like I'm getting this more as like hiding emotions, right? I feel like deep down there's still some kind of like love tucked away in there for this person, okay? And maybe possibly even like a fear of that you will fall weak to this person. Mhm. But with this Queen of Wands energy, I see you definitely stepping into this like confidence, right? Being courageous, understanding that you can go towards different things, something new I'm seeing, right? I feel like you are determined to move forward. I do see this, but there's still something kind of lingering here. And I feel like maybe that's something that you need to work on a little bit, go a little deeper. hmm With this Page of Wands, you could be watching different like things, right? getting spiritual guidance, I'm kind of hearing. Um, trying to understand that, like, what is holding me back? What is keeping me from moving forward? I feel like you have this energy that you want to, right? But maybe you're struggling a little bit with still kind of like holding on to past things, past pains, past resentment, past hurt. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Give me something more. We have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. There's still something here that like maybe like keeps you having some like anxiety or feeling like little reminders of like the trauma, right? Worrying, maybe you're fearful. I'm also hearing you could be fearful over your finances. Maybe you're not where you need to be or where you want to be at this time. Hmm. Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Cups, and then we have the Emperor. Hmm. I definitely see something getting ready to come in here very quickly for you, collective. And I feel like it's going to have to do with your emotions and your the balance of I just heard getting control, regaining control of your emotions. Thank you, Spirit. Hmm. And whether you're a man or a male or a female, you're showing up like you're going to move into this masculine energy, really taking like honing in and taking control over your emotions. Hmm. And I definitely see you stepping into this leadership role here with this Emperor. The number 4 is very significant. Also, Aries energy, very heavy. Um, I'm also seeing Virgo as well. Very prominent for me here. Yeah. So you could have that in your birth chart. With this Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're juggling a lot right now. That could possibly be part of it. Maybe you're not taking time out to like meditate, focus on you, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like you're still kind of adapting to this new way of thinking, this new life, right? Because you've made a lot of changes, collective. And this is very positive. And I feel like Spirit definitely wants to congratulate you for all the work that you've put in, right? And I feel like you could be noticing that by like little good things coming lately. Maybe you could have gotten a bonus at work, or something that you thought was going to fall through got okayed, right? Or maybe for some of you, you could have gotten a new car, um, a home, a new apartment, whatever have you. I feel like just little things are starting to kind of like move in your favor. Yes, because you are balancing things out. It's just taking a little while here. Please remember this, collective, also. Never look at another person's life and envy that or admire that, right? I should take that back. You can admire something, right? But don't envy it and don't find yourself in jealousy, right? And if you do find yourself there, try to pray about it, right? And ask God to take that spirit away. Because it's okay to admire, like I said, it's okay to admire somebody, but you're on your path, okay? Things are going to happen for you when it's going to happen for you. It's not about how fast you get there. It's the fact that you'll get there and enjoying the journey on the way, right? Enjoying what you're learning, enjoying the people that you meet along the way, even if they're there only for a short time, not a long time. It's finally getting that mindset, right? Yeah, it's all about the journey, your experiences, things that you learn, the lessons, the people, the places you get to see, right? Never fail to admire and appreciate your path. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. And try not to let things hold you back. Okay? I know that's always easier said than done in some scenarios, right? But try not to. Okay? Always think about what's ahead. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like the universe, your ancestors, your spirit team, I feel like they're really pouring into you, right? Showing you compassion, right? Giving you different creative like ideas. I feel like if you meditate, collective, also, you'll be able to tap in a little bit more with maybe you're struggling trying to find your purpose, right? Or maybe you have started something, wondering if that is your purpose, and it's almost like you want that confirmation. I just heard you've definitely been working on something here. I feel like doing something repeatedly over and over, trying to like learn it, right? Perfect it. I just heard this could be a passion of yours, something that you're passionate about. With this Five of Wands, yeah, I feel like, again, that goes back to what I spoke about earlier before I started the read, right? It's like protecting your peace, right? It's like no matter what, even in the midst of chaos, finding that peace, right? And for me, I'm just going to speak on how I feel because this is my channel and I'm allowed to. To me, that's through God, right? God can always help us to feel loved, comforted, guided, even when things are in its worst. Think back to when you were going through your awakening, right? What drew you to tarot, okay? And really let that process of how much you've changed and how much you've moved forward. And that possibly was because at some point you chose God, right? And you said, something's got to change, something's got to be better, right? And I feel like it's kind of like just finding that even in the midst of chaos, you can find peace. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, enough said. The number 12 could be very significant for you as well in this hangman energy. Yeah, I feel like you might have took a little pause here. Kind of had to reflect, surrender, right? And I feel like you're going to gain some enlightenment. And this could have already happened, or this could be happening now for you. Or again, this could be happening in the future. Take it how it resonates for you. But I feel like there's going to be some big change here. A new release, right? You've already released so much. But I feel like this is going to be like a heavy weight lifted off of you, collective. Yeah. It's like moving away, leaving things behind, no longer carrying that baggage. I feel like a lot of you have left go of a lot of things, right? I'm definitely picturing like a person with like 10 bags on their back, right? And maybe you're down to now like 2. But I feel like Spirit's calling for you to finally release those last 2 bags, right? And that's just an example. Whew, yes. And you are going to. And you're going to move forward here. Did you ever hear that saying, like having a monkey on your back, right? Addicts, drug addicts, when they struggle, um, with a drug addiction, it's that monkey on their back, right? It's always there. But trying to finally release that, right? That's that devilish energy. And that was just an example. Not everybody's going to resonate with addiction, at least not a drug addiction, right? Listen to the message. That's my biggest key, is like really search for that deeper meaning. Okay. It's not always about the details, because everybody's details are going to be so different. I do give out personal readings. So this is a collective reading. If you aren't interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. But with this Five of Swords, yeah, it's like people always wanting to come up against you just when you finally start like moving forward, trying to do well, trying to do better for yourself. It's like somebody always coming back with this conflict, chaos, wanting to see how bad you're still, if you're still down, right? If you're still hurt. But I'm getting you like peacefully just kind of walking away, not feeling the need to explain yourself, not feeling the need to um act back towards this person or people, right? It's like finding that. I just did a reading yesterday, a personal reading for someone, and I kind of spoke on this. It is literally so peaceful when you get to this point. I promise you, because I had to go through it myself. Okay, no longer feeling the need to like prove anything. Mm-mm. Give me something more. Yeah. So we have the Magician and we have the Three of Swords. I feel like you are becoming very self-confident, reaching a lot of clarity, understanding that you hold the power, right? Finding something new and creative, turning that pain into power. Yeah. After this heartbreak, whatever this was, releasing the suffering, heartbreak, emotional pain, divorce for some of you, hurt, loss, depression. Yes. So this is good. This is good. It's like really getting in there deep, right? Cleaning out all that clutter. Let's get a Divine Goddess Oracle message. A new opportunity. Yes. Insight gained from a new experience, job, or partner. Happiness. When's the last time you felt true happiness, collective? New discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. You know what? You weren't perfect. No one is. You weren't perfect either, right? Or either, however you want to say it. But loving yourself, and even with your flaws, right? Mm-hmm. Boundaries. And that's another thing. Love yourself enough to create these. Create boundaries and stick to them. Okay? Know when to put up and let down your walls. And then resolving issues. Solving inner, meaning you, collective. Solving inner conflict with others. It's not about them. What is this person triggering in you to make you feel, react, think the way you do? Healing your past traumas. Amen. Amen. And I definitely see this on the bottom of the deck. Passion. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Again, turning that pain into power. Okay? Awakening. A realization, shift, or discovery. This is something new for you that you're going to dig really deep into. This is a whole nother awakening. And this is really good, collective. Hopefully this resonated with somebody. If it did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave a comment if you feel drawn to do so. Please don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see future reads. And if you're interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.